What's up, guys? Winter Kills here. Welcome back to another first place deck profile from Locals. I'm here with my good friend Adam.
What's up, guys?
You guys have seen him on the podcast before. He's just cleaned up Locals.
Yes, sir.
With what deck?
The Drytron strategy.
The Drytron strategy. Now, why are you playing the Drytron strategy this format?
I just like ritual monsters, and it's a really good combo deck, and I just really enjoy the deck. I really don't like Ultimateness, but Natasha's cracked, so.
True. All right. Let's see that deck list.
Let's get right into it, baby. All right. Start with the main deck. Standard 3 Alpha, 3 Zeta, the 2 Gamma, and just the 1 Delta. I really like this lineup. I would maybe bump up Delta to 2. I was testing it on DB at 2, and I liked it, but I'm playing a little bit of spice in here. It's 41 cards, by the way. It's yeah, I know, right? 41, but this deck could kind of get away with it because you search so much. But yeah, the 9 Drytrons I think are pretty standard.
Okay.
3 Diviner, of course, for the fairies. The 3 orange, and then the spice, the green light. Striker is kind of a hard matchup for this deck, so the green light's cracked against it, and it actually came up against Salad today too, so not even mad I played this. People say you could brick on these, but even if you do, you open this or like this and this, like it's fine.
Okay.
Not a big deal. Then the 2 Ava, and I'm also maining 2 Lancia, because I'm kind of scared of the Tri-Brigade deck. There's not too many people who play it here, but I have it in there just to respect them and the Shadal deck, so they're still really strong. And these are usually easy side outs for like other stuff, but if I was going to like a bigger tournament, I wouldn't main 2, probably would just main the 1, just to search it still inside the other potentially. But yeah, it was nice all day. I liked it a lot. Definitely recommend playing the green light if you're not, especially for the striker matchup. And then just the last 3 main deck hand trap is Bell. So this is just for DD Crow, Cycle Reader, Called By, things of that ilk, and just like it's really good. I would recommend playing that over Ash or like any other hand trap, honestly, in this deck. Then 5 ritual monsters, the standard Cyber Angels, the Ultimateness, and then the spice here, the White Knight.
The White Knight.
It didn't come up today. This is the 41st card. If you watch this feature match, I used it against you actually.
Yep, he did.
Yeah, you basically summon this to send whenever your opponent activates an effect, send an extra deck card to the grave, and then look at their extra deck, and then send one to the grave, and then it gains the attack of half of both. But so you just basically make this at the end of your combo to send it to Tis, or just like a ritual for Drytrons. I didn't want to play any big Drytrons because they're kind of bricky. I mean, arguably this thing is too, but it's not as bad, I don't think. It's a lot easier to summon, because you could even use Medionis targeted Drytron. This is only 500 attack, so you could still summon this at worst if you get like nibbed or something of that like.
Nice.
And then 3 Nova for the spells, 3 emergency, standard. The 2 Medionis, I like 2. You should probably be playing 2. If this is like DD Crow, you kind of just lose in most cases. And then a bunch of 1-ofs here. Instant, Called By, Foolish, just stop stroll. Just a really good extender. Sends Ava, sends another Drytron if you need it. Cracked. And the last 2 spells, just 2 droplets. I didn't want to play 3 because 3 kind of sucks to draw 2, which is really upsetting.
Yeah.
And I just need another going second card just in case I lose die roll, especially to the mirror. That's another really hard matchup. But yeah, that's it for the main deck. Like I said, 41 with the White Knight.
Yep.
I'm a crackhead. Yeah, let's get straight into the extra. 2 Mu Beta. I love this card at 2. It comes up almost every game if it's going to like a grind game. And it's just so good. This card is just insane. I love it.
Literally crazy card.
Correct. And then the Zeus to put it right on top of it if you attack directly or just attack into something. And it's a machine for Medionis, which is dope. Beatrice, part of the combo. Sends your Ava. It's nice. And this is the last Xyz. This is going to be a downer, though. I didn't summon this at all. I don't think this bird is that good. Even the other bird's not that great, I don't think.
Okay.
Like, so you could just make this and, like, that's it. That's really all you need is Mu Beta. So this should just be downer to put over it. But, yeah, this is sort of like the flex spot.
Okay.
And then Link Karibo, standard. I played the Mirage Light. Really good to end on this. I prefer going this instead of the IP here usually, just because this is recursion for like Ben 10 or Medionis at your end board. And if they have Droplet and they don't negate this, they either shoot, like say they can only like discard 1 for Droplet, you still have this if they negate your Ultimateness for like 1 spell or trap negate. So it's kind of nice. Then you got the Nightmares, the Phoenix, and the Unicorn. I think these are pretty standard too for any Drytron list to be playing. People might not play this, but I like just outing their can only with this and stupid floodgates like that. And then the access code for game. And that's it for the links. 2 fusions, just the Entis and the Millenniumized. Instant fusion target, level 1. Pretty standard. And the Entis for either the White Knight or the Diviner. Really good to send off the White Knight, especially if you set that up, because you could go your end board, the typical Drytron end board, but with the White Knight. So like it's an extra pop. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, because Diviner sends a fairy, right?
Yeah, it sends any fairy, so like
Yeah.
this is a fairy.
Okay, that's really
so,
cool.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, that's kind of nice. It becomes a pop or for Herald, like
Yeah.
just to get the search. I kind of want to try maybe 2 of this, just because like it sometimes comes up where you need 2 Herald, or like you could just make one during your combo. So like it depends. I might bump this up to 2, but it's been fine at 1. And the last card in the extra is the Black Rose. This is MVP. Didn't summon it today, but in previous tournaments it's been putting in a lot of work.
Yeah.
But love this card. Definitely
Very
recommend
good tech.
trying it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And then for the side deck, it's a little jank because it's for locals, but
Yeah.
we'll just get right into it. Droll for the mirror and stuff like that. Another combo deck. Same with Nib. Like you just need to have as many hand traps as you can against the mirror match because it's a really hard match. And then the 2 Crow. This is also for, so this could be for the mirror. This is for Striker, Salad. I just think Crow's really good right now, just against like basically any deck. Like I wanted to play. I kind of want to try to find room for 1 more just because it's not once per turn. And if worst comes to worst, I draw 2. I can normal summon 1. So I do really like Crow.
Okay.
Let's see what else we got here. Got the Alpha. This I was testing. I didn't side it in too much today, but it's good because you could summon it and still use your Drytrons, and it doesn't like conflict with it. So it's for like stuff like Tri Brigade just to out something, or just like out stupid boss monsters. It's not really good in the mirror though because of ultimateness, so I usually don't side for that. Just for other decks that put up ignorant monsters that I can just kind of out with pretty easily, or just like bait like a negate or something like that.
For sure.
And then I'm actually siding this. This is originally in my main deck, but this is just for Striker and just a lot of like control matchups because it's a heavy storm. You use 2 Drytrons to summon it, and then when it's destroyed, it floats. So so in like control matchups, it's really strong because it just lets you keep playing through their back row.
Nice.
And only 4 spells, just the obligatory back row movement.
More back row hate.
Yeah. If I knew there was more mine, like in our local here, I'd probably side more back row hate, but there isn't, so I'm thankful for that because that card's ignorant, it's super ignorant, but the green light helps, this card helps, like, so I think this is enough for back row decks because your deck already has a pretty good time with it, so I think it's fine. It's good enough just for the 4, siding the 4 against those. But yeah, that's it for the list.
And what were your matchups real quick?
Matchups, so round 1 I played against like a old school kind of like beatdown type deck. He was playing a bunch of like chaos monsters and just like good cards like that. He normal summoned Thunder King Ryo on me both games, and I was like, wow, that's a pretty good card. But I just basically just comboed through it. He usually only summoned Ryo and set 1 back row. He even summoned Gores on me game 2. I was kind of shook by that. But I was like, I had Herald on board, but I was like, respect, I'll let it resolve and just like combo main phase 2 basically, and then kill him next turn. Round 2 I played against Cyber Dragons. He made me go first. Both games actually, games 1 and 2. It was, I don't know, I mean I understand why Cyber Dragons does that, but if he went first, I feel like I would have had a little bit of trouble playing through Infinity plus like Overflow or something like that. But he made me go first. I just full comboed him game 1, just negated everything, and then game 2 it was a little bit more of a grind, but I actually ended up using Natasha to take his what's it called, the Mega Fleet to steal, and then just went for game 3 there, and I had the Ghost spell for his Overflow, so I just opened up pretty cracked. And I also had just an orange and fairy in hand just in case he had like nib or anything. But yeah, 2-0 for that as well.
Round 3?
Round 3 played against Salad. He started, but I had green light in hand, so I green lighted his Sign It Mine because he discarded just Sea Archiver. So I figured his hand was kind of weak, so I just did that, and he just passed. So I was like, cool. He just proceeded to hand trap me though 3 times because he had Imperm, Ash, and Bell. So I literally ended on Diviner Poke, and then it was top deck Wars at that point, and I just top deck better. I top decked a Foolish and sent Ava at a Diviner, and I was in there because I had Drytron names. So
very nice.
No, just that game. And then game 2 against that, he made me go first, so I thought it was kind of strange. But he only opened 1 Ghost Spell, so there wasn't much he could really do. He just hand trapped me once, and that was it.
Comboed right through it?
Yeah, pretty much comboed through it.
Nice.
And
then round 4?
Final round, played against Striker. I won die roll, first time actually on the day. And so I was like, let's go. And he had 1 Bell, but I negated it with Orange Light, so I just comboed through it. And he just basically scooped immediately because I guess he didn't have another hand trap, but I was trying to play around Nib, but he just scooped, so I was like, sure. All right. Game 2, he goes first. sets up shiz, search engage, set 2. I opened twin, so it was kind of cracked. So I twin ES, DDG, and Hornet drones, I think. So we changed DDG. Then I get to a Mu Beta. I end up banishing a Gamma and a Ben 10 just to like play a little bit. I beat over the shiz, and Beta searches me, or sorry, Ben 10 searches me the green light for the engage that he searched. And that basically won me the game right there because he just had Rose, and I ended on a Zeus too, so I ended on Zeus through the DDG. And so I just Zeused his Rose that he summoned the next turn, green lighted the engage, and then he just had 2 hand traps in the next turn. Didn't really matter because he wasn't top decking anything at that point. He just scooped there. So 8-0 on the day, didn't drop a single game. So
didn't drop a single game. Congratulations, man.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.
On the first place finish. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sure if you guys have any questions, drop them down in the comments. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like and join. As always, Winner Kill sign out. We'll see you guys in the next one. If you guys want to see more of my videos, consider checking out the 2 that are popping up on the bottom of the screen right now. And of course, a huge shout out goes to all of the channel members that support this channel. And a special thanks goes to our Divine level channel members, and they are Cadillacs84 and Pony Stark. Thank you guys so much as always for your extremely generous support of this channel.